I can probably take these and place them here. Actually, since it's a reactor, they don't even need to go. I don't even need this door right here because let's be real, they never have to leave this. They don't need a door here. Well, I could just get rid of this one and everything will be fine. Look, it's self-contained. They don't need to eat. They don't need to socialize. Everything's good. Who wants this job? That's all I gotta say. Who wants that job? All right, everything is falling apart right now. Let's just make sure they've at least got fire extinguishers because this is a very dangerous place to be. We last left our bunny and its carrot on the very pedestal of victory. And this time around, I was kind of thinking, you know, I feel kind of bad because we've got our bunny, we've got its incredible carrot. They're quite the duo. And in fact, I would say they're even the stuff of legend. But every hero's gotta have a place to return to. And quite frankly, I can think of no better place than a top hat. That's right. Everybody knows that magical bunnies, they come out of top hats, and when they come out, they feel rejuvenated, reinvigorated, ready to go, ready to tackle all of life's problems in front of them. So this time around, I'm thinking maybe we can dabble in making ourselves a factory, and we'll make a big top hat that has a bunch of factories in order to kind of supply the logistics for the ammunition, for all of the stuff that the bunny needs to keep it going. So that's my thought. But first I figured, you know, let's keep testing out our carrot and let's get out there and kind of clear all of the missions in this area. And then we'll get down to work by making our brand new top hat. We have Rescue Siscrum Station. Now that's going to get us 25 fame. That seems perfect. Six difficulty right here. A distress signal has been received from Siscrum Station. Bandits are attacking the station in overwhelming numbers. The station's governor has promised 17,400 credits to any Cosmoteer who can destroy the bandits and rescue the station. We're definitely gonna take that on because, quite frankly, it seems like a perfect test for this intrepid duo. Rescue Siscrum Station. Here we go. Apparently it is beset on all sides by incredible numbers. Sounds like exactly what this duo is created for. Oh my god, it seems like the carrot is taken off without the bunny here. Hello. My gosh, maybe we can swing by and smack this guy a little bit. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and just target the core proper and see how this rolls. Here we go. There's the engagement. Bunny's all prepped. We're gonna go ahead and focus on the core as well. Broadside and beam the heck out of that guy. Holy crap, it's like getting smacked over the head with a blackjack. That is incredible. Just absolute devastation. Nobody expected that kind of brutality coming from this duo. Oh my god. Well, the bunny tanked it. Let's go ahead and repair as best we can right now. And then we've got to get out to Siscrum Station. We promised the people of this system that the incredible intrepid duo would come out to save the day. Let's go in and have the carrot come out to the side here. And here is the engagement. So we've got F2. And we're going to go in and select, I guess, the disruptors here. And then we'll have a shot straight to core from the carrot. Shot to the heart. Let's do it. Engaging. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Are we too far away? We're trying to catch up, but we're having difficulty. Tell you what, let's have the carrot engage mano-y-mano. It's turning, engaging, and saves the bunny. Saves the bunny just like that. What a guy. What a guy watching out for his best pal, as always. Come on, Mabusta. We're getting trashed here. There it is. Beautiful. So we took some significant damage there, but, you know, the carrot was able to save the day. You saw how we were in a bit of a stalemate there, but it looks like the carrot was able to make it happen. That's excellent. So Siscrum Station has been saved. Awesome. Poor station, man. That was a pretty brutal pair. I totally understand why they needed the assistance from only the greatest heroes this sector has ever seen. Man, this was the right idea. I knew it. This is the right idea. That what a pair. What a pair. All right, here we go. So we're going to slow this down and let's go ahead and hail on up. Siscrum Station, we have arrived. 17,400. That's amazing. And explore Demisto, 25%. My goodness. Well, we've got a lot of bounties out here. These are very high level. Even a level 9. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but boy, oh boy, this is exciting. We'll tell you what. Gosh, I want to get to the hat, but man, there's so much here. Apparently we've maxed out. Level 6 isn't going to cut it anymore. We've hit the max of our fame. Yeah, we haven't hit a new threshold yet, so we're going to have to go up to 7, it seems like, right? Eliminate fringe system. We've got destroy pirate base, but that's 99 fame. See, this is going to be the death of me, but I've got to see what that is like. I know this is bad, but I got to see what this is like. Look at this. Alpha Citisure. Maybe we should build our top hat out here. 7 and 9. That's perfect. That's the perfect runway. Let's do that instead. Okay, so obviously we see what we got to do. Fugitive Bounty, we got to turn that in. That's over at Erolgetto Station. And then we're going to head on out. We've got Zeta Calcio, Pertus, Alpha Citisure. This is where we need to go, yeah? Because that's going to be level 7 to 9, and 7 is the minimum that we're going to need in order to raise our fame, and it's going to be very important that we continue to do so that we can actually increase our crew capacity, so that we can actually distribute that amongst the bunny and crew. And after all, when it comes to the top hat, we're going to need even more crew. So that means we need to continue to push our limits, just like I'm sure the devs had planned all along. I've actually been thinking that maybe we should actually pick up all of the blueprints that we can, so that we actually have a full breadth of tools for us to choose from. So we're going to unlock the disruptor, the ion beam emitter, the ion beam prism. Maybe this is going to be overkill, but I'm going to grab everything that I possibly can. We've got the cash for it. Large hyperdrive, the bridge, the modular rocket thruster, high explosive missile factory, mine factories, coil factories, hypercoil factories, tri-steel smelter, diamond smelter, processor fabricator, uranium enricher, nuclear missile factory, hyperdrive beacon, and explosive chargers. There was nothing left to purchase. That's how much cash we had. Holy dear God. Am I going to use all of those? No, not right now, but we don't have to worry about blueprints if ever again, if not at least for a while, right? So this duo is going to move on to a new location where the bandits are stronger, more powerful, and require a little more finesse to take on. It's going to be interesting to see kind of their designs. I have to say that when it comes to this game, the devs have done a really, really good job where I am actually learning from their designs, right? So when I encounter enemies on the battlefield, honestly, that's where I get ideas. So it definitely inspires me to try different things and new approaches. So railgun, all over it. Curious what's going to happen when we encounter a railgun. That's going to be really tough because I'm not too sure how to defend against one, if I'm perfectly honest. Maybe just more armor. I have a feeling the penetration is just going to absolutely wreck our shields. So, all right, here we go. And let's do it. High five. So we are now entering a place with a binary star and the Kabbalah soul. And we're going to save as soon as we jump in because we have no idea what to expect. Everything is of a higher difficulty than we have encountered thus far. The Finerer Station. Never before have I seen a Finerer Station than this one. In fact, I would say that it might even be the finest station that I've seen until this point. But you know what? You have to acknowledge the fact that there might be one better out there. And then, oh dear God. Okay, pull back, pull back. There is a base for sure. That is terrifying. So everything here is very dangerous. It is all much more difficult than anything that we have encountered up until this point. So we've got to be on our top form before we create our top hat. There we go. What is this? Unknown contact. Probably their version of Pirate Hunter, right? Let's see what this is like. We'll get the carrot to break out. We'll get the bunny to break left. We're gonna do the ye old split. Yeah, see, they're just, man, they're really good at kiting. They're really good at kiting. Let's just get to the station. We need a moment here. It's been a long journey. It's been a very long journey. All right, we have arrived. Here we are at the Finerer Station out here. So we'll go bunny, we'll go carrot. Excellent. Okay, so bunny up. And let's go ahead and hail. I bet they don't have any blueprints, right? No blueprints. We've purchased as much as you can possibly imagine. We're gonna go ahead and bring ourselves back into the... Oh my god, we had a lot of steel. We have looted so much. Oh, look at that. We can hire more crew. Never mind. Look at that. We're gonna be 72 out of 76. That is impressive. Oh my god, I had no idea that we had bumped up to the next threshold. I thought maybe that might have been the case, but I'm glad to find out that, you know, that is the case. So here we go. Visit Alpha Citashore 5500. Grab that, and everything is now level 7 or higher. Definitely going to do the exploration here. We have Centauri Imperium Hunter. Defeat the Centauri Imperium patrol ships. Only one? Are you serious? Only one? The Cabal of Sol is at war with Centauri Imperium and is offering payment of 40,000 to a private contractor who can eliminate one of their ships patrolling the Alpha Citashore system. What in the world? This I gotta see. Well, first, I'm gonna accept the roving pirates. Then I'm gonna accept that one. I've never done this before. This mission requires attacking the Centauri Imperium. You will lose reputation with them and become temporarily wanted. Sure. Let's save. I have no idea what that entails. Apparently, we only have to take out one ship, but it is so devastating, so powerful, that only a true bunny can take it on. That's why... Actually, yeah, I guess they're just roving around. Is that right? Well, we should probably pick up some other missions, like the bounty missions. There's 7, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And apparently this one has 4 targets in it. There's even a destroy base. We'll just grab all of those. And now we've got a lot of bounties around us. This is nuts. So, gosh, I don't even know where to start here. I guess we'll just go to the closest one. So we're going to go and grab the carrot. We're going to place it right at the edge. We're going to go ahead and have the bunny break left. And oh boy, oh my god, that is quite the pack. That many? Oh, geez Louise, that's not good. Reposition. Oh my god. The bunny's in trouble. Level 2. All right. Let's slow this down. Holy crap. Well, maybe the bunny should take out the guys in the second lane right here. So targeting. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just knock that guy to pieces. Come on, bunny. Hang in there, bunny. Just executes him like that. All right, perfect. And the carrot moves to the next target. Another one bites the dust. Here we go. Come on, bunny. Nail that right there. Come on, come on. There it is. Move to the next. Move to the next. Burn through them. Burn through them. The carrot's already online. Come on, come on, come on. Shot. Devastation. You know what? Just hold for a second. Maybe the carrot can just take care of this in one blow. Just a knockout punch, just like this. Bunny's moving up. They're going head to head. Come on, come on, come on. You got to hit true. Fire. Oh my god. Come on, bunny. You got this. You got this. Please, please, come on. Wow, it takes a while to reload, but dear God, what an effect. What an effect. There it is, beautiful. So we cleared that. There's 4 level 2s, insane. And we do have some stuff to repair, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Just a little bit. Oh no, I went too quickly. Level 7. Oh my God, what is this? Wow, we were broadsided for sure. This could be the end for the bunny. Cancel that. We're going over to the carrot. I don't know if the carrot can respond fast enough. Yeah, we're gonna try to burn right through core. Bunny's gonna flip it as soon as possible. At least we're facing the right way now. Hit those disruptors. I'm worried about the carrot though. Bunny's got to get out of the way. Come on over. Oh my God. There he is, backed out of the way. And we're gonna engage the disruptor. Holy moly. Come on, come on. Oh no. Come on, carrot. Come on, look at him keep his distance. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is rough. That was rough. We had that kind of, but that got pretty gnarly. My gosh, we should probably get to building our top hat, but let's go ahead and at least get that bounty again. I bet we could probably take on one level 7. Like one single level 7. Let's see what we got here. So we're just going to focus directly on these guys. Maybe take out some cannons, and then we could have the carrot try to assist. Hit him in the side here. No, wow, that's devastating damage. Absolutely devastating. Okay, so we're just going to load. We're going to go back to the station, and we'll work on something else, and eventually we will come up with a design, but that is not today, it seems. That's okay. We've hit a new wall, and that just means a new opportunity to solve a problem, right? I might have to abandon some of our, some of our crew, because the crew we're going to need on the top hat as well. So I'm curious how this is going to work. Let's just slow this down. And we are going to select build a new ship, and we're going to place it right there. And I want to make ourselves a top hat. So it's got to be big enough to fit the bunny in it. Let's start with corridors. That's probably a good way to go. Fortunately, it's a pretty easy shape like this. And then we'll fill in the middle. There we go. So this is a top hat, and then we'll just kind of line the outside. There it is. It is a top hat, and we can even have, fancy hats, they've got that line right there. Okay, looking good already. So we've got ammunition. Haven't really done missiles or anything like that. And I believe there's adjacency bonuses, right? Look at this. Gains 25% production speed for each adjacent factory of any type. And I think, at least just glancing at it, it seems like every single factory out here has that same bonus that we get. So really, what do we need? We need tri-steel, hypercoils. We need diamonds, enriched uranium processors. I mean, the most difficult things to come by are probably, and that we use a lot, are like hypercoils, the processors, the tri-steel, right? But obviously we use a lot of ammo, so it'll be nice to handle that as well. So let's go back over, see how big are these? Oh my god, they're pretty big. What if we have the storage back here and the production floor up here, right? 1, 2, they're adjacent. And then for mines, no, we don't have any missiles yet. Steel coils, steel comes from iron. Coils come from copper. Okay, well, I'd like to have coils. Oh my god, those are a lot bigger. Okay, well, that's a real thing. Actually, wait a minute. Gains 25% production speed for each adjacent factory of any type. Oh my god. So this whole time I thought it was of the same type. This is any type. So we need to have all our factories next to each other. Okay, that I can get down with. We do want tri-steel. How big are these? Oh my god, they're even bigger. Okay, well, let's... they're even bigger. Let's actually just get down all the stuff we want to build, and then we'll go from there. We've got diamonds. We have hypercoil. So we've got tri-steel, diamonds, hypercoils, coils, processors, and enriched uranium. Okay, these are weird shapes. I feel like I'm about to play Tetris. So how do we fit all this together? We want them to be as adjacent as possible, right? Just because they're like this, see, you get benefits for just the number of things touching you. So I would think having the biggest thing in the middle is going to be the most beneficial. Oh, I did not think I was going to be playing some kind of Tetris game. That is awesome. Good for them. Good for the devs, right? So we'll have this one in the middle. We'll do something like this, and then we'll have that. So right now, 175% to make tri-steel, 75% right here. Honestly, if we took all of these ammo factories... So take a look at this. Adjacent factory of any type. What is the smallest factory around? There's the ammo factory. There's the HE missile. I think ammunition is the smallest, right? So what we can do... if we want to improve the output of a factory, we just surround it with ammunition. Do you get what I'm saying here? Like, we would just kind of go... I mean, obviously, this is just for how do you get the most benefit possible for a factory. So this is what I'm talking about. Right now, we have, let's say, this processor fabricator. So we're going to go and grab ammunition factory. and position it like that adjacent with one square, right? Just one square. And you can see that the processor is improved by 25%. We get the smallest thing possible and stick it right there. Now it's 50%. So then we go ahead and just get the smallest thing possible and we stack them all around. And now it gets 200%. Look at that, it gets 200%. Oh, that's excellent. Obviously, we don't need that much ammo, but I mean, at least as a concept, I think that's pretty entertaining. I don't think we're gonna do that, but I'm very tempted. All right, let's get down to business though, because while that was a cool little exercise, I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but you know, that's pretty cool. Maybe we just start with one of each. There's no reason why we have to do everything, right? So let's just sort out the doors. I probably want the doors as close together as possible. Yeah, this is gonna be a big top hat. It's gonna be a huge top hat. There we go, now it's a block. With no sense at all of what actually makes sense. I mean, this is ludicrous. We'll have one of each. How about that? You never know how much you're gonna need until you get there. Will the bunny fit? It's a little small for our bunny, if I'm perfectly honest, which is fine because we probably need more storage. We probably need a lot more storage now that I think about it. Excellent. It's a big old bucket is what it is. We'll pretend the bunny can fit in there. Now, it's probably going to need engines because it needs to move around. It's probably going to need a hyperdrive. It's basically going to be a ship. It's just going to have a lot of room for production, right? So this is the minimum infrastructure block. And then obviously we'll want storage, but we can put storage anywhere. It's not a big deal. Now, we do want the ability to move side to side. We do want a hyperdrive, that's for sure, because we're going to want to be able to move this hat wherever the bunny and its carrot goes, and in this case, and then park itself, and the bunnies can come back to resupply and stuff like that. So all of these things need power. So I'd imagine we'd want a reactor right smack dab in the middle. Have you ever played Frostpunk? You've kind of got the core in the middle, and then you've got the habitation around, and it just keeps radiating out from it. I almost feel like we're going to need to do something like that. So we need to figure out where the doors are. You could do something like this as an example, right? See the green line, and then obviously you'll need capacitors on other sides, perhaps. No sulfur, nearest power 12 meters, nearest crew 15 meters. Bunk. Something like this. See, this is starting to look a little bit better. But honestly, it's going to be even more efficient if we were to add bunks like this. Like that. Honestly, refilling the capacitors is going to be a challenge as well. So we're just going to go small reactor like this. I'm going to clear this one out. And if we at least look at the logistics, we go... The capacitor is filled readily, right? We can supply this one readily. We can supply that one readily. This one, that's being powered. And honestly, this is just more about how do we position this so the crew is good to go. Oh my God, what if we turn them in towards each other? So you can kind of see there's like this red area in the place where you can have doors. So you got the machines towards the back of the room. If we did this, then that means all the doors can be as close together as possible, right? And they can almost share an internal working space. Do you get what I mean? So let's pull our small reactors down. We'll get the capacitor to overlap right here. But essentially what we would be doing is taking the doors and placing them in one long lane across like this, and then give us the ability to pass back and forth. Nearest coils. Oh, they have to use the coils. So I wasn't even aware of that. No copper, no gold. That's fine. So you can see, so that changes things. Providing the resources of crew, power, etc. They can all take advantage of it while still being relatively close to each other. I don't know if this is going to work as cleanly as I wanted, but this is a cool problem to provide the player. I did not expect this in this game. Now, storage-wise, let's just put storage right next to it. Uranium enricher, no uranium. So we're going to want uranium right here because they're going to pass it right on through. This one, no tritanium. We're gonna want tritanium right here. This one requires sulfur, so we're gonna want sulfur right here. This one requires carbon, so we're gonna want carbon in another one. Let's say like right there. This one requires copper. This one requires copper. And this one requires copper and gold. So both of these will have copper. That means this has access to copper, this has access to copper, and this has access to copper. And then we're also going to want some gold. The quantities I'm not sure of. So that's something to keep in mind. But at least in terms of adjacency, that kind of works, right? That kind of works. Or do we bump up to 4x4? What happens if we do 4x4? We go 4, 4, 4, and 4. And then we'll grab 4, 4, 4, and 4. Something like that. And then not only do we need the raw resources, we need a place to put the finished goods. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 different mini factories. So we're going to want to make sure that we've got 7 locations for their goods to go. And we'll say 5, 6, 7. I'll have to move the guts a bit, right? And then that's going to be our minimum, right? This is quite a lot. Obviously, we're at 3.1. We need larger reactors as well. So we're going to have to bump this up at least to medium reactors right here. And then at this point, we need at least a thin layer of armor right there. Dude, this is huge. Okay, this might have been more ambitious than I was thinking. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I guess I already embarked on the journey. So let's have something that at least sort of works. So before we stick in moving walkways, stuff like that, let's make sure that everything has access to everything that it needs, right? Let's stick on as many doors as we can to each of the factories, and we'll just delete, because I do not have any idea what the flow is going to be like in this place. It's all a physical logistical flow, and I have no clue. So we're going to need 452,976. Oh, see, we're going to run into the same problem. I'm curious if I can save this design. Save ship design. What if we call it? Okay, cool. So we can actually save the ship design. We'll call it top hat, right? And we will save that ship. That way we don't have to build a small seed ship, and we can still bring this up. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I was worried we were going to lose all the work and all the thought, right? God, this requires some thought. I'm now second guessing whether I can do this in the video. I'll be perfectly honest. I am legit second guessing whether I can do this all within the time I've allotted. I've already blown through my recording time. This is looking okay, actually. Like kind of okay. It's not pretty, but it's kind of okay. And I think I'm gonna have to be okay with this for now. So I'm probably gonna cut forward like 1 billion years when I'm doing my editing. I'm gonna cut forward like 5 hours, and then I ended up with this. So for the bunnies, this is what we got going on. I'm probably gonna want more hatches now that I'm thinking about it. I realized I probably need thrusters as well from the sides. Golly. Holy moly. And then we need to be able to go backwards. So we'll probably want large thrusters, let's say, oh god, something this large is probably not something that I'm realizing something this large is probably not something that I want to do in one small video. I'm realizing the hubris right now. Let's put it that way. There's some serious hubris that I have right now. I can probably take these and place them here, right? So I'll just have them live and breathe right here. Actually, since it's a reactor, they don't even need to go. I don't even need this door right here, because let's be real, they never have to leave this. They don't need a door here. Well, I could just get rid of this one and everything will be fine. Look, it's self-contained. They don't need to eat. They don't need to socialize. Everything's good. Who wants this job? That's all I gotta say. Who wants that job? All right, everything is falling apart right now. Let's just make sure they've at least got fire extinguishers, because this is a very dangerous place to be. All right, so this is our top hat. I can't even build it yet, but maybe we can change that and turn this around. Who knows? Right now, it looks like they have a suggested crew of 15, and we've got 20 bunks. We have power suggested 3.3. We are generating 7.5 because we've got multiple reactors all over the place. We've got 2 huge thrusters on the bottom, and these crew are responsible for getting on into the cockpit, the hyperdrive, and manning these gigantic thrusters. We've got storage right here for Hyperium in order to get that into the hyperdrive. We've got 2 airlocks down here, as well as the fire extinguishers down below. In the center is where all the magic happens. We've got enriched uranium. We have tritanium for tri-steel. We've got ammunition production. We have diamond smelting, the hypercoil factory, the coil factory, and of course the processor factory fabricator. We've got 2 reactors right here to supply these capacitors on the side, 2 standard thrusters to provide sideways thrust for this gigantic beast. Makes me think I might need larger thrusters, but you know what? It's okay. It's gonna do. Crew interspersed in strategic locations. The closest rows right here are for the raw materials. That means for this case, this is going to be uranium. For this, it's going to be tritanium, etc., etc. These storage locations on the outside are for the associated product. So in this case, the processors are going to go here. The coils are going to go here. The hypercoils are going to go here. And we can obviously split and share some of the storage depending on, you know, what we're making more of, etc. Now, way in the front, we've got our retro thrusters, we've got fire extinguishers right here, and a crew that is dedicated with its own reactor because it didn't make sense to get a reactor up here just to fill some capacitors. So it is what it is. This is an expensive hat. A very expensive hat at almost $500,000, requiring many, many resources. And honestly, all I'm going to do is save the ship design. Now I figure this is probably not going to be that fun unless I go out there and I get the materials and I make it happen in this episode. I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do it. So let's just go ahead and stop the build mode. We need to earn lots of cash rapidly, and I realize I purchased so many blueprints, so we would have had at least that. Let's see if we can't purchase maybe some materials here. We can also hire more people, apparently, bring us up to 76. Oh, look at that. We're able to hire more people? Seriously? How did that work? 5 souls on Finerer Station want to join your crew. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll hire you. We've now capped out. Apparently, we can hire more people. I think our carrot's going to want to hire that guy because we've got a suggested potential of 13. But I guess we don't have enough bunks, right? We'll have him live right next to the engine. That's perfect. Let's build that. We'll get that going, and we'll have the carrot hire the next recommended. So there we go. Perfect. Excellent. Wow. Okay. I'm down. That's awesome. Wow. Go us. That's super, super nice. Let's just try to earn some cash. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it rapidly because this place is very dangerous. I moved us into a very dangerous location. Renegade Pack Bounty. Oh, is that the group of 4? All right, well, let's go. And we'll move the carrot a little bit closer, and then we're going to try to engage and blow right through this tiny little ship. And then we'll have the bunny rotate to meet the threat. There it is. Carrot knocks him out in a 1-punch scenario. Bunny knocks out the target, and right now we've got another tier 2. And let's do it. Here we go. Excellent. And just like that, that is a clean wipe. Try to hunt this guy down. Don't know if it's possible. Huge thrusters. He's tier 7, and there's another one right behind, so it's a trap. It's a trap. Juridical. Oh my god. Wow, this thing is tier 9. Holy crap. What is all this? Look at all these shields. Jeez Louise. What is this guy? This is incredible. I have no idea what this guy's all about, but it looks like he's about to eat somebody. He's gonna eat someone. That's crazy. Well, tell you what, looks like we... Oh my god, did we leave crew behind? We should probably go back. Turn it around. Oh boy. Oh, they're trying to eat us. Turn it around. Not good. Bunny's engaging. Oh no. He took us all out. He took us all out. He ate us alive. I have a feeling in the amount of time that I got, because I really got to stop pretty soon, I'm actually thinking I might need to jump back to a previous system just so that we can get some en masse cleanup here, because this is a little bit rough for our tiny bunny crew, Maybe these are deeper waters than I thought. I was hoping to kind of raise the fame. Oh, look at this. They're coming on in. Cleansing Whisper. Like a true pirate. What can we hit here? God, look at all those guns. That's insane. Maybe we hit this ion beam prism. Bunnies need to immediately recall and try to move to engage. We'll hit that same prism if possible. And we'll slow this down. What do we got? Holy moly. Wow, that prism is just burning through us. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, how you doing, buddy? You got this? You got this? No, we didn't even fire yet. Wow, are we out of ammo or something? No, we got ammo. Wow, we got wrecked. Holy moly. We're gonna go back and we're gonna clean house in some of the lower difficulties just to get the cash back. And then maybe we can build this on the next one. I don't know. This is gonna be a little bit of a rough one. Let's go ahead and pull back full speed. Unfortunately, we gotta leave all that behind. That guy's enough to take both of us out. Both of us, easily. Hyperjump relay to Prutus. Hyperjump to Beta Sipple to Mio. And Dumisto. We came from Dumisto, so let's head on through there. So we're dancing it on through. Threading the needle. Pirate Hunter again. Level 8. Well, that's horrible. You know what? He seems very one-sided. If we move the carrot out this way, and we get the bunny out this way, look at them. He's turning to engage. We'll have the bunny move in to intercept. They crash. Tries to get a shot on. Moving. Rotate, bunny. Rotate. Excellent. Come on, guy. All the shields. Oh my god, look at this. Heavy laser blaster. Disruptor. There's 6 heavy laser blasters, 2 disruptors, and then massive volumes of shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What is this? Small shield generator. I guess they're all small, so 7 small shield generators. This is wildly impressive. I want to build something like that. That is so cool, but the rough part is making it actually look like a bunny, right? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. How are we doing here? Carrot, line it up. Can you hit, I don't know, like the standard thruster or something? Anything. Yeah, look at that. Spaced armor. Incredible. Can you hit this? Bunny's still turning. Still turning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, Carrot. Carrot's actually in a good spot here. Gonna try to take a shot on the large reactor core. In the meantime, we just gotta keep this guy busy. We'll just focus on anything really that we possibly can. Shot goes out and just notches the space armor. Wow. This is wildly impressive. I'm curious. So right now we've got our bunny. The tough bit is making them look like a bunny. I want to build a ship that... Should I redesign the bunny? Yeah, the enemies here are a different level entirely, right? A completely different level. So it looks like he will engage us, but that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. We could try to skirt on by. Let's pull off to the side. We're gonna try to evade. There we go, evade. We gotta try to get to Demisto. I think we made it. Wow, that is rough. A completely different ball game out here. There it is, and engage. Holy crap. Wow, this was rough. This was rough. We're heading back to Demisto, and we're hoping to be able to earn some cash and wipe out some missions, right? So what do we got out here? Let's go to some unknown signals, and let's try to at least get some cash. We have a plan for the next time. Oh boy. Unknown contact, pirate hunter. What are we dealing with here? He's a little rough on 5. Look at that. Look at that design. It's kind of pretty. We're moving to engage. He's on the split. He's getting hit pretty hard. And we're going to go ahead and nail the next reactor here. Excellent. So we actually survived that engagement. We didn't take any damage. A far cry from where we were before. Come on, come on, come on. Turn him out. Turn him out. Rotate. Get in on this. And that's going to leave the carrot to engage from behind. There it is. Splash. Fantastic. That is so good. That is so good. But honestly, in order for that all to work, you really need the carrot to be able to just one-shot punch the enemy. So that's, and I think that's the problem, is that later on, you take the shots and they've got all this fantastic spaced armor and stuff like that. So, oof. Man, a lot of stuff to think about. I would like to build our factory still, but we may have to do our farming out here before we can build it, and then we'll do a redesign of the ships itself, right? We're just burning through them. We've got something called the Moth. Ate him alive. And we're just gonna brute force our way through and move to engage. New one. Done. And we're gonna hail up. So what do we got? So right now, oh, look at all these. Accept, and we can turn these all in for cash. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. We'll go ahead and grab all these missions. We've cleared out an asteroid field. We'll hire more crew. Well, we're almost up to 200,000. That's a far cry from our, like, over 500,000, but it works. And stocked up with fuel. What is this hauler doing? What a jerk. Why is he trying to sit on our carrot? Stop sitting on our carrot, guy. That's so rude. My gosh. Get out of here, buddy. Wow, what is with this guy? What a jerk face. He's such a troll. He's such a troll. My gosh. So rude. We're gonna do one more pass. One more passage. Bounties out here. And then we've got to wrap up, unfortunately. So just drive right through. There it is. He's done. Excellent. And we have completed some bounties, so that's great. So let's just reorient ourselves. We'll go back to the bunny. We'll grab everything that we can, and we will get repaired all at the same time. I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to build the top hat, but you know what? That's all right. Let's get back to the station. We'll turn this in, and we'll see where we stand. Right now, I think we're going to need something like 500,000, as well as diamonds, as well as coils, stuff like that. But I think it's going to be worth it. Maybe we were a little overzealous. Our eyes were bigger than our stomach, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. So let's see, what do we got? And we can turn in clear asteroid field. That's 12,000. We've got 18,600. We defeated all of the roving pirates. That's awesome. We have stuff to sell. We've got processors. We've got enriched uranium, sulfur. Honestly, that's not too bad. And we are sitting at a grand total of 222,220. Okay. Oh boy. And in order to build our hat, so we need 358,000 more credits, 889 more steel. And, oh, do we have everything else? Oh, well, it's the credits, right? The credits. Well, let that be a lesson to me. Don't buy all the blueprints unless you're ready for it. So, oh boy. Well, bunnies, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. That one was a little rougher. We kind of hit a bit of a brick wall with level 7. And building the top hat, I couldn't actually make it happen because I didn't have enough resources, and we went for quite a while. So it looks like we're gonna have to finish it up the next time. At least it'll be interesting. Once we have the top hat, we could be able to do retrofits, refits, things like that, I'd imagine, pretty readily. But obviously there's going to be a lot of inner logistics to handle, like where things go, where people go, what they do. And obviously we can also be working on our crew roles. There's so much depth in this game. It's honestly mind-boggling, and I'm glad that we're finally hitting the wall so that we can actually find solutions to the problems. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.